The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 137. You get the Nasdaq off 69. S&Ps are down 18. Gold contracts up $3.30 at $11.91. We have silver up 5 cents at $17.20. Platinum is off $8 at $9.76. Light sweet crude down 42 cents, $52.75 a barrel. Now that crude market, folks, it can't stay above, can't handle the higher range. So it looks like crude wants to go back to the 50 mark. Bonds, 10-year note flat, 124.05, 30-year bond down 10 ticks, 150.02, and good old King dollar up 219 ticks at 100.745. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see how these defined option contracts trade. And in this environment, man, volatility, we're going to have volatility now. The VIX just went.
Was there something going on this weekend?
Something going on, man. It's the United States of chaos, folks, okay? Yes. Bottom line, he's going to keep you in chaos on a continual basis.
I laugh, but what a weekend, right? And,
it's sad. It is freaking sad.
It is.
It's unbelievable.
And the market's reacting, for sure.
Yeah,
sure. With other things going on, but I would say that that's definitely one variable and a large variable that's probably in investors and traders' minds.
Well, and what I'm looking at out here today is this. Now, this is where it can get really subtle, folks, okay? We're not down that much in the context of where we are. You know, the Dow's down 0.7%. Well, the Nasdaq is. NASDAQ's down 1.2. S&Ps are down 0.8.
A lot more than where we were even pre-market.
I was thinking,
a lot more. Because we were only down, 40 to 50 points on the Dow just...
right.
And I said, that doesn't seem like that's... And you could see that it was negative, right? But it just seemed like there might be some volatility at least. And I was thinking to the downside. Yeah,
right. And it's going to have to do... If we get an expansion of volume, which we haven't got, that's going to signal that, guess what? This correction is on the way. And which is going to be really wild because... we have window dressing. So it's a bullish bias today, tomorrow, and like the next day.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Almost 4 days.
Sure.
So if we get that expansion at the beginning, you know, get out of the way, man, because you're going to get some action here. Dollar still can't hold higher price. Gold is not up as much as I'd like to see it up, you know. That's not catching a bid either, you know. I mean, it's rounding out somewhat, but it's like, okay, you know. Let's see. I want to make sure I got the right contract up here, too.
Good work.
Yeah, gold.
19. Oh, okay, that's right. Sorry.
Oh, see, that's it. I like it. We just transferred. We went to the J. Okay, 1 second. So we man, time's flying. We're going on to the April contract
now. Time is flying,
now.
I know.
We're going on to the April contract.
We're coming into February, which is pretty unreal. I feel like it was just Christmas, right?
Isn't it? Yeah. And, okay, so this contract's not bad. You got somewhat of a slight pop, yeah. So this is saying this contract actually can get up to 11.97 even today. Our phone number is 877-927-6648.
So let's take a look at the VIX. Can you go to the VIX?
Yeah.
Because that, of course, was...
yeah. Well, the VIX doesn't work anymore, Tom.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk to Kevin Hinks tomorrow about that.
Right.
And I'm sure he'll agree.
And so I think it just went up.
Wow,
is that 20%, 15% overnight?
It was at 1060. So you're up about almost 10%. Yeah. Wow. Look, and it was even higher.
So Friday it closed at 1058.
Yeah. Go to the next bar. How high were we today?
1110. No, 1253.
1253. Yeah, that's a lot higher.
1253. So. There's action there.
There's premium being priced into some of those products today that wasn't priced in on Friday.
Right.
That's the reality of it.
Right. And let's go into, so we're going to get, first let's go into the Dow Industrial, see the strength versus the Dow. What we have out here, you got Walmart is the strength. That's up 0.7%. Disney's up 0.2. Oh, and look at, there's only 3 stocks in the Dow that are positive.
PG is only up barely, so.
Yeah, Boeing's down 1.6%. You got Goldman off 1.5, Chevron's off 1.3, and DuPont is off 1.3. Inside the NDX 100, you have Vodafone. That's the mover up there. That's up 1.2. Mondelez is up 0.5. Look at that. So inside the NDX 100, you know it's wild too. Inside the NDX 100 has 127 stocks. Isn't that wild? Well, you know what's interesting here? Here it says 100.
Say that again?
Well,
no, I don't think that's true.
Well, I know that, but watch as I counted them.
No, okay.
It's saying that there's only 107.
No, that's members. That's not the Nasdaq 100 index is a modified capitalization weighted index of the 100 largest and most active non-financial. So.
No, I know that's how it started, but watch what happens here when I bring it up, and then
These are the conversations.
I know
just
that,
so everybody is aware that kind of frustrate me the most.
Oh, I can see why. 1 second, hold it. It starts with 21. It doesn't start with number 1. 1 second. I see what's going on.
It's the 100. This is one of those when I tell you red flag moment, take a step back. It's the 100. You trade it for a very frequent amount of times. There aren't 127 stocks within it.
No, it starts with 21.
We'll start the week off with some comedy after the weekend. That's a good idea.
Yeah, totally. Totally. You stay right there. Tommy and I are coming right back, folks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow's down 160, Nasdaq's off 77, S&Ps are down 20. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 161. You get the Nasdaq off 77. S&Ps are off 21. And gold just caught a bid. Gold's up 820, 1196. You got silver up 11 cents, 17,250. And the dollar's taking a hit. That's up 114 right now, 100.645. And if we go over to the Nadex platform, folks, and you haven't, well, if you've test driven it, you are test driving it, great time to do it. This morning, they were trashing the euro.
Okay.
And so, bottom line is that I was buying that euro on that trashing. And
just pulling up a chart, euro, US dollar.
Yeah, and the correlation, just as Tommy and I was saying a little bit earlier when we first got on, it was amazing because there was not a lot of movement prior to, like, the market opening today. You know, the futures.
Yeah, right. There was the market. Right. There wasn't. No.
The futures were down. 8 points, 850, big deal. Do you know what I mean? The euro started heading down, and I was trading this off the dollar index. That's what I normally do.
And I pulled it up, and this is about where I looked about 7:50 in the morning, where you went long.
Yeah.
The euro US dollar, right? So
right. And so the risk to reward was pretty cool there.
Yeah. So you're in the 105.85 versus 108.35.
Right.
So what is that? Like a $250? Yeah.
It was a big pie.
It's $250. That's what it is. Okay. So it's $250, which is the difference from 585 to 835.
Right.
Yeah. And you got in at 106.48. So that's going to be like $63 per contract you were risking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, so if you're risking 63, then your max profit is the other side of that 250, right? So it's going to be like 187.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, risk reward for sure.
And the
you have till 3 o'clock.
Right.
And that's quite a 8 o'clock in the morning bounce that we have, and you have profit potential all the way up to 835. So right around here.
Right. And so watch when I flip this correlation around, exactly. So when I was looking at this, folks, what you had is that inside the dollar index, this dollar index, okay, had good volume right up to like 7 o'clock, 100.890.
Okay.
And then look at how it just drops off. I mean, you're talking, let's see, at 7:40. Let's do the next bar. At 8 o'clock, that bar had 870 contracts versus 1,566.
Sure.
Now, that was the first part. The second part is bigger. And what the second part is, folks, is this, is that when you get into, and, I know a lot of you listen to us every day, and these benchmarks are always the same. So last week you had the benchmark of 100.235 plus the 101.295. And then we had 100.700. And it couldn't hold the 100.700. There's the 100.700. It couldn't hold that. So this morning I says, oh man, this is going to try to run to the 101. So it got to the 101.015, but it's like, you know what? This sellers are right up there. So to me, this dollar is in a much larger ABC down. And so the
so correlate along the euro US dollar.
Along the euro.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Just on the other side of it.
And with that, Dow's approaching down 180. I think it was down 140 when we just came on the air only 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. No, this is going to be real action. I mean, what this is also going to be about, folks. Okay, is this? I was bringing this up last week. The journal started it. They were the mouthpiece.
Okay.
Okay. You are going to see the large corporations.
You can see a few.
Listen, man. It's warfare. Oh, it's going to be. This is 1968 warfare now. This is going to be because these companies, they're not their survival, but their profits.
I heard something like half of the S&P profits are overseas or something. There was it's probably close to that level.
It is half of them. Yeah. Now watch this. This is pretty cool, folks. I finally figured this out over this morning, actually. What happened on Friday, Bloomberg had an article coming across that Home Depot buys wholesale out of Mexico $10.2 billion.
Okay.
And goods. I'm saying $10.2 billion, man. They only do
10.2 billion times 20%
per year
equals.
Well,
right?
watch what's happening. It's so cool. If we bring it, Home Depot does $94.1 billion, right?
Yeah.
But what I didn't see, folks, is that, and they had in Bloomberg that it was home and garden and outdoor garden, and they break it down right here, so you can see that wholesale $10.2 billion. That was a Bloomberg number. Retail, they got $8.3 billion and $6.6 billion. Look at that, 14. That's almost $15 billion, right?
Sure.
They take in. Isn't that amazing? It
For
makes,
the garden, is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yes. Right. And all those goods come out of Mexico.
All the garden, is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Pavers and landscaping.
Okay.
So my point was, is if you do that 20%, you and I are going to pay for it. They're not going to pay for it.
No.
Okay. But that was
10 billion goes to 12 billion.
and 10 billion goes to 12 billion. And then I was looking, I said, wow, man, that's a very large number. But then when I realized when you walk in Home Depot, well, the Home and Garden is that big out of it, Home Depot too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild though?
Yeah.
That's a very simple breakdown to see how you're going to get your pockets fleeced, folks. And my take is, a lot of it won't happen because these companies have to get together and fight now.
Yeah,
they can't sit there and say, "Okay, I'm gonna hide under the covers, and hopefully I'm not gonna get bullied or trashed or whatever,
Sure.
tweeted or whatever it's going to be."
Sure.
So, it's game on. That's the bottom line, folks. It's game on in the big way. We go over to the GDX. We take a look at the GDX. GDX caught a bid also. That's up 25 cents right now. 8.6 million shares, and we'll see if that gets some volume. That needs some volume too, Not bad. Some of the high volume stocks in this low volume market. And we'll find out whether it's low volume market today. Oh, look at this thing! Holy cow! Tempur Sealy. Evidently, let's look at this for a second. This is the mattress business.
Sure.
The mattress business just imploded, folks. So Tempur Sealy is down $17.50 at 45. Wow. After losing mattress contract. Oh, interesting. What'd they lose? So Tempur Sealy plunged 36% pre-market to $44.50.
Mattress Firm. So they're not going to be in Mattress Firm.
Oh, that's intense.
So Mattress Firm looks like was acquired by another company or whatever. Steinhoff is.
Okay.
Steinhoff International, September 14th. So Mattress Firm got new owners, said we want a new deal, and they didn't make a deal.
Yep. And you know what ends up happening with a lot of these mattress makers too, folks, okay? This is the type of box store that if they can make a decent mattress themselves, there's so much spread in mattress, sell it and don't buy any of those.
Right. They demanded more of a spread, obviously.
Right.
They demanded more.
Right.
Whether they demanded them at a cheaper price or they demanded, more split of the profits. But,
yeah,
I mean, they're providing all that access to customers.
Exactly.
And
wow.
I guess Mattress Firm probably should have made a deal at a little bit better terms.
They should have made it, because it's a lot harder getting it back once you lose it. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 166, Nasdaq's off 72, S&Ps are down 20. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Darrell Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down 167. You get the Nasdaq off 71. S&Ps are off 20. We have gold up $7.90. That dollar, before we get off the air, folks, that dollar is going to be in the red. And when I started the update this morning, 20 minutes before the update, it was up 400 ticks. When I did the update, it was up 200 ticks. When we started the program, it was up 145 ticks, and now you're up 59 ticks.
Seems like it's going in one direction.
It's going in one direction, and it's downtown. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And if we go over to the Nadex platform, let's pull this up. So right now, I'm happen to be trading the euro, but when you go inside this platform, folks, and we go inside, if we go back into the tech,
the NASDAQ 100.
The NASDAQ 100. What you're going to see is that you have the spreads are tightened. This week, let's go take a look at what some of the trades could be out here, because this week, as last week, you got some big dogs coming out. Apple is coming out after the close tomorrow. Oh, now this is a bummer. Apple comes out at 4:30.
Yeah.
So that's not going to
show you as you're looking at it.
Yeah.
So that'll be out of play of the 415 spreads
it will.
that you're talking about.
It will. Let's put Amazon up, because Amazon will be a monster.
Actually, we'll even pull this up while you.
That's good. Amazon's in play. Yeah. So Amazon comes out at 4 minutes past 1 on
the 2nd, which is Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. So. There's action.
That'll be a mover.
That'll be a mover.
They never disappoint. Never. No. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos just decide whether he wants to make money or spend more money.
Right. Profits now or profits later.
Profits now or profits later. And what they had out here...
Who needs profits now when they can just grow and you can have profits later, especially when you can just get all that cash on loan anyway.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the cash flow, right? What is happening is that this was coming across this morning. Amazon turns its sights to the $200 billion advertising industry. This is going to be really crazy. So
that would make sense, right? Google kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
In the way, if you control the internet like that, why not create a platform? Go ahead. I haven't even read this. But
no. Yeah. Okay. Without much fanfare, CEO Bezos set his sights on yet another market. $200 billion online advertising industry is dominated by Alphabet, Facebook, while Amazon's annual ad revenue is relatively small at $1.2 billion. Small.
I know, you got to chuckle at that. It's like a drop in the bucket to them.
Seriously. The company has assembled a Google-like advertising tool and services that could become Amazon's next big thing. First, Amazon is increasingly selling advertising on its own sprawling sites to companies that want to pitch people as they shop. Away from its own site, Amazon harnesses its trove of information about people's buying and browsing habits to help other companies find potential customers wherever they go online. The company can help a digital camera company find tech gadgets enthusiasts based on those people's habits. I mean, they know everything.
I mean, that makes sense. You know, it's interesting. I was looking at something on Amazon, and I knew I had seen it before, and I couldn't remember the name of what I was looking at.
Yes.
And you can go through just what you've looked at, your history.
Right.
Which is like not what you've bought, not your orders, not your account. Show me the orders that I've just viewed.
Okay, cool.
They're not the orders. Show me the items that I've viewed. So any item you've ever viewed, and guess what? I went back, and it was like 50, 60 items
That's
through.
so great to smart.
And
I like that.
I mean, just how they have everything tracked.
Okay.
That if that's what they're showing the user, just imagine what they actually track that, you can't access yourself.
Oh, for sure.
What is also interesting, though, is that I also steer clear completely from paid or sponsored items on Amazon.
I do too, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that, I don't want to see a sponsored ad and click it. I want to see the item that's the most best-selling,
right.
the number one reviewed, cheapest,
right.
Yeah. And that's not usually the third party that's advertising.
I don't know that, but that's what I figured every time. That's why I don't hit it.
That's why I don't hit it.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, give me,
If they were the best item, they wouldn't have to advertise on Amazon.
No, they'd be up at the top.
Right.
They'd be up at the top.
They'd be cheapest and the best, right.
877-927-6648. Let me just see the MVO. 400.
Yeah, that's somewhere in the ballpark of
it is
normal.
If we get off though and we were at 600, that's gonna up it.
Because usually when you check towards the end, it's 5 maybe
535 or something, right? And then we're talking about, folks, what the volume is when we get off at about 10 o'clock.
11
o'clock, yeah. So let's see, who else is coming out with big numbers? You get Amazon, Intel's already out, Microsoft's out. Oh, Facebook. There it is, Facebook.
So that's Wednesday at 4:05.
Okay. And what do we say?
Amazon is Thursday at 4:01.
So what would happen, folks, let's take a look at this. Trading the...
I wonder if that explains why probably Facebook is down so much with the announcement for Amazon going into advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a big move. I mean, 1.5%. I know the market's down too, but that's...
GOG. And all of these guys, you get Google down $18.50. Yeah. Well, the Google deal absolutely has to do with HB1 visas. So
for sure, along with probably the advertising,
right? And Apple's going to be the same way. The thing that's really wild is that the Apple, not the Apple deal, the Syrian deal, is a heavy deal. Steve Jobs' father was Syrian.
Okay.
And when I grew up, in Boston, right, in the South End, there's a lot of Syrians. And when I used to run around the truck, the Syrian bread, I used to be in the Syrian restaurants every day. Sure. So it's depending where you live, folks. There's like in Boston, there's so many Syrians that I grew up with them. It's like, oh my God, it's like, how does this work? Do you know what I mean? Right. It's like, it's warped. The whole thing is just warped, man. It's just like, it's a disconnect, and we'll see where it starts connecting back up. But it's gonna be a battle to connect back up. That's the bottom line.
For sure.
XAU, the HUI. Let's take a look at the XAU, the HUI. The XAU right now is flat. You're at 90.11. Now, this had good volume I think that's Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, last Tuesday. Last Tuesday we went topside, had the volume behind the move, pull back with light volume. Gold Bugs Index did the exact same thing. We're up by 261. You're at 205.45, that's good. That's bringing you to the higher range. And we had volume there at 213. So we'll see where the rest of this checks out today. If we go over to Europe, we take a look at Europe. You get the FTSE's down 0.8%. The CAC in France is down 1.1. The DAX is down 1.1. Asia is on vacation. Not all of it, but it's the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
So Shanghai, folks, won't open back up until our Friday.
That's got to be crazy. Can you imagine if they did that in America? We had a whole week that the market didn't trade.
Right.
Good luck the next Monday morning when that market opens.
Right. And I believe, remember, Kevin Hinks told us that the market can't be closed 3 days in a row or something, right?
Yep, and that's why the day after Thanksgiving we do a half day.
Right.
He said,
right.
Which makes a lot more sense because that's actually a day we're closed because it's just so slow. Yeah.
Right. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down, another leg down, 184. Yeah, we'll be right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 185. You get the Nasdaq off 74. S&Ps are off 26. This little locomotive is getting some steam behind it, folks. You have gold up 780.
I was just going to say, day is young, too. It is. It's wild.
It's young.
We've gone from Dow And I just keep saying Dow because that's the number of the top line they report, you know, that I see, and even the NASDAQ, though, man, it's rocking down for
NASDAQ's
sure.
taking a big hit.
But Dow was down like 40 or 50 when we opened, and then, you know, quickly we were down 120, 140, and even then we're down, you know, approaching 190, 200. Yeah.
Yep. And there's what's happening, a lot of decisions are getting made like very quickly here.
Well, you got to think about, you know, even when we started the show, the Dow was at 19,950. You're only 50 points under Dow 20,000.
Right.
What's the real potential after the rally that we've had since the election?
Right.
For it to go 10% higher? What's the reality of it to go 10% lower? Especially today versus even Friday, right?
Right. Right. And, you know, if we go back
so that's just the thing, who would be aggressively buying? People are, I'm sure, but I don't know those people. You know, that's what I try and think about when that is, you know, who's really betting the farm right now and making big bets on huge moves up versus who could be making big bets on huge moves down.
Right.
That seems very feasible. Yeah, go for it. I know VIX is rocking.
So the VIX right now is up $1.81, 1239. This, no doubt, is, you know, after, you know, you hear that the VIX is not working anymore. And that's just pure complacency.
And it's amazing that we literally go, let's see where, can you pull it back even further?
Yeah.
I think we're literally approaching all-time historic lows and maybe even got them. I forget.
Oh, yeah, I can put this on a weekly then. Yeah, it's pretty intense. There's 3 years. Only for 5 years. I mean,
let's just see what some of these lows are out here. Yeah, 1098, we're definitely below there. I mean, this is just how ridiculous, and then it, you know, that's not even close. You know, this is where I think this is the closest range we're going to get.
That's 1028. And it's 1030.
That's it. I knew
so
we were right next to it.
You went back to 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And realistically, though, before then there was no lower. You know, there's one time in the last 5-6 years that we approached that level.
Right.
Within 2 pennies.
Well, there you go on a 15-year chart.
So let's see. That's the one shot. That's the one shot. Let's see even.
So 2007.
939 in 2006.
That was right before the crash.
Yeah. 2007, 970 we're approaching, and
And then it went up to, look at what it went up to.
Yeah, that's it.
89.53. Yeah.
Those were a wild few weeks there.
No doubt, man.
Seriously. Yeah, 1239.
Huge.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. If we go over to the dollar, we take a look at this dollar. Bottom line, she give it up yet? Yep, she gave it up. DXH7.
Yep,
so
we're in the negative, right?
Dollar. And this is where, you know, you get the money managers coming to work. They're coming in and saying, okay, man, you know.
I bet that's not what all they're saying, right?
I know they're you know, this is serious business, man.
Oh, yeah, we laugh.
Serious business, serious money.
I can't help but laugh because it is so large in context of what, you know, is going on in those decisions, for sure.
Right. Well, and what
big
else?
money at play, you know, with big decisions, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And even what happens, folks, is that if you can keep this right on the aspect of you can be running the best company in the world right now, and you're going to lose money. You're not going to make. There's not going to be as much money made in the next quarter as there could have been. Okay, because they're scrambling to see where their people are, see if they can get home. You know.
Sure. You have projects that are stopped, I'm sure, that those people are a part of, you know, whatever goes on.
And 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And 2 seconds.
Plus, trying to navigate, like you say, spending time to try and, you know, evaluate the risks, evaluate the strategy going forward that detracts from...
and you know that there are risks now.
Right.
You know, there's coming up to the election, with plenty of people say, oh, this is Redrick, he's not going to do this, he's going to do that. Folks, he's done everything plus. Every day there's going to be like a dozen more, okay, until the courts stop him. So... I'll stop, but that's the reality.
Yeah, no, and I know you're revved up. I am too. We just reflect it in a different way. You know, we do. It's a sad deal.
The cool thing, and I like the idea that we're in the finance business, because there's plenty of people that can correlate it. That okay, you want to make money or not make money? You want the companies to make money or not make money? What do you want to do? You know, do you want to be a protectionist? Do you want to have one person tell companies what they got to do? I don't think so, man.
What people should do is just go out there and get educated, right? You know, if you don't think there's a vetting process for refugees,
right,
then I challenge you to be informed on that subject.
Right.
That's what, you know, and be able to have a conversation, because there's not enough details in that conversation right now. If you don't think so, then explain that to me. And if you can't, go get informed on the subject.
Right.
And that's what everybody should do.
Right.
You know, because we do have a vetting process. And so often I think that that's just thrown to the side with a very generality. And if you want to have that conversation, get informed on that conversation.
You know what? I'm so lucky. I feel I'm so lucky because growing up in South Boston, this is how the politicians were when I was a kid in South Boston. They were always selling fear.
Sure.
And it was so cool because I still have plenty of my friends, man. You know, we're still great friends, but you know them. Do you know what I mean? They're crazy, okay? But it's all right. I'm cool with it. But I know what the selling fear is.
Sure.
And what happens with selling fear, the politicians keep going. They keep everyone corralled because everyone's looking this way when it's going that way. And and they're so good at it, man.
Yeah.
They're so good at it.
Yeah.
Market-wise out here, folks, you get the Dow down 203, Nasdaq's off 76. I still want to see a better...
Dow's over 200 down now.
Yeah. And inside the euro, let's see how I'm doing out here. It's not bad. I should have hit the Nasdaq too, which I didn't this morning. That's all right. I know. What can you do? I was battling back and forth between the euro and the Nasdaq too.
Sure.
And the Nasdaq would have been a better trade. Well, percentage-wise, I don't know. It's hard to tell what percentage-wise what would have happened there. That's 120. Yeah,
you had about 180, 190 at risk.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Basically just spikes up off the bottom, and we're talking about how it's not that bad.
Oh, man. Let's go take a look at the indice volume out here. You're 229 on the NYSE. Yep. On the NASDAQ, you're at 530. Oh, it's happening.
It's approaching, yeah.
It's happening.
We got 12 minutes left in the hour about.
And if we go to the SPY, you take a look at the SPY. SPY right now is at 24 million.
Percentage-wise, we're hitting some big numbers now.
Yeah, and we hit, so check this out. We hit a high last week with 59 million.
Okay.
We're 24 million.
It's Monday.
Yeah, we're an hour and 20 minutes into the market. Yeah, so you get, this is going, folks, okay? 15 million on the small caps. You had a high last week of 29 million. The Qs, yeah, this is window dressing. This is window breaking. I love it. The Qs, 9.5 million after, oh, look at this. We hit a high
keep in mind, right? Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
we hit a high with 15 million. We've already done 9.6 million today.
And all those money managers are getting that money, right, for window dressing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're going to put it to work today, man.
Oh, baby. That's intense.
You know, I mean, that's
Oh, yeah.
They only get paid when they put it to work. But man, today,
step in front of this
they
locomotive.
may be best served to wait and make sure they keep their clients to make their percentage versus just putting it at work.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Dow's down 203, Nasdaq down 77, S&P's are off 23. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Darrell Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 213. You get the Nasdaq off 80. S&P's down 24. We get gold up $9. You get the GDX up 34 cents. Good old King Dollar just can't handle it. That's just going lower, continually going lower.
You know, it's amazing. We're already 125 points below Dow 20,000.
Wow.
In terms of that growth.
That is.
But go ahead.
And while, you know, let's stay right with that, because this is what you'll also get. If we get the expansion of volume coming back into the range, that's going to be a false break.
Sure. And we're pretty much right back in it, right?
Oh, we're in the range. Oh, we're deep in the range, man.
Yeah. We're going back all the way to December 14th. So 6 weeks you're talking about almost.
Right. And that's saying that, guess what? You can go right for the 19,677, you know?
Sure. I mean, look how high that still is from anywhere in the recent past, you know?
I mean, it started out at 17,880 on the 4th
Pretty
of
wild.
November.
So even just call it 18,000, which is 200 points above that, which is almost inconsequential, though, to a rounding error. Went from 18,000 to 20,000. Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Right. 100 points, 200 points, 500 points. Not the end of the world if it happens.
Right. And if we go over to the dollar, now watch this. This is my take on the dollar, folks, and this is what's going on. So the dollar is one of the first ones that failed, DX1. If we do a continuous contract, we went so fast from the aspect of 95 up to the 103 that it looks to me like we got back inside the range, which is 100.600. It's like, you know what? This thing can go just as fast back down to 95.
Sure.
No, that's 93. 95's up here. Yeah, 95.
No, that's like 99 you're looking at. 95's like
right down there, yeah. You know, and that can go just as quick,
right.
You know.
For sure.
And that's a weekly we get up. So, and 4 weeks we just went from 104 to 100.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We go back over to the GCJ 7.
April contract now, you get it?
GCJ7. Okay, we're starting to catch a bid.
Yeah, $10 up.
Yep, $10 up, 133,000 contracts. It's catching a bid. Look at this. It's more than catching a bid. You get an ABC up. Oh, I like it. Okay, so we just took out the B point. A is 1185.
That was like 1182.
1182, okay. 1182, sweet, to 1197, approximately 15. C is
1190.
Yep.
1205.
1205. 1205 is coming at you.
That's nothing on today, man.
No, it's nothing.
Market could be down 400.
Right.
Or 215.
Right. And it has volume behind the move. If we go over and we take a look at the higher volume stocks out here, you got Rite Aid down $1.13. Oh, that's you know what that is? That's getting toasted because that's getting taken over by Walgreens, and they changed the price today. They brought the price down like 30% or something.
They cut a different deal for their buyout.
Walgreens and Rite Aid, giant drugstore merger.
$2 billion.
Yeah.
And they may divest more stores to gain approval.
Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Advanced Auto Parts, Advanced Micro is down 36 cents. You get Fitbit, that's getting croaked. That's down 89 cents.
They come out with some bad earnings, right?
Even though I have one.
I know, they said they didn't anticipate how much people were going to scale back. Maybe everyone that wanted it kind of got one.
Yeah, and
you know, it's one of those things that if it's a smaller market than maybe they anticipate, you just don't have, you hit that market. As in, you're not going to buy one next year. You're not going to buy one.
And it's not a subscription-based model. It does everything that I have wanted to do.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay any more money. Isn't that crazy?
Sure, right.
I mean, it's like, I was trying to figure out how do they make money. I said, okay, it does what you want to do. There must be some add-ons, but I don't need any add-ons.
No, you don't. Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. I'm Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up next. Man, that was a fast hour.
Lots happening.
Lots happening. We got Basil, we got Think or Swim, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. We'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.